welcome. Yeah, hi. It's been a good day, and Roy is just sleeping-ish.
Look at Roy.
Stinking adorable.
He
Anyway.
is.
So, I got email. I got 2 emails actually today that are important. The first one, the second one was a rejection, but the first one was a revise and resubmit for Seeds of Doubt. So I need to work on that. So I need to use these sprints to brainstorm how to incorporate the note. And the note is they want to have more in the beginning to show mundane life before the monster moves onto the street. So I never start too early. Like apparently I started way too late this time. So yeah.
That's
like
interesting.
I always start really close to the inciting incident, and this time I started with the inciting incident, so they want more of a lead up to it. So yeah. I gotta figure out what are they doing that would be interesting and warrant a chapter or two. So yeah. Ta-da! That's my thingamajig. And I did my run today. I have my star sticker.
Aww.
And I met a weight goal that I've had for a couple of years today. And
there's more.
I scheduled my Disneyland trip with Becca.
Yay! Oh, that's awesome.
So it's been a great day.
Oh.
And I finished reading a book.
Yes.
So, yeah. That's how my day's been going. And I've been snuggling the poopy. So
the poopy.
He's so cute. Anyway, that's how my day's been. How are you, JC?
Well, my day has not been that great, but I'm here. I got some writing done today, and yeah.
And what are you writing in?
Well, one is a pen name project, so I can't really talk about it. And the other is the Nathan and Brennan's origin story, which is connected to The Weight of Her, my recent release. Check it out on Amazon. Okay, anyway.
Yay! And the extra stuff, like the origin story, will be on the Patreon.
Yes, that will only be on my Patreon. Yes.
There we go. I had those off for when I was going to record something. Anyways, yes. But wait, there's more.
Not with me. Maybe with Laura.
Yeah. So this is going to be an interesting stream of trying to figure out what to do for the new intro of my book. So, yes.
It is going to be interesting.
Which will be the intro to the series.
I rather like the beginning of your book.
It'll still be there. It just won't be chapter 1. It'll be like
well, no, I mean, I know. I just can't. I guess I can't picture it any other way. But
yeah. So we do have NSD Houston, Shannon. Make sure to the like button. I have that women's fantasy group meeting tonight where I'm giving a presentation on street teams. So keeping us up for watch time. Thank you. Good luck with the presentations. Hello, Victoria. Hello, Timori. Hello, Eva.
Hi, Eva.
Hello, Mars. Hello, Randy. Hello, Dolores.
Hi, Dolores.
Hello, Gamer, too.
Hello.
Hello, pretty image in the background. Yay. The dynamic duo.
I love that.
Yes, hello. Mrs. Doubtfire with the pie face.
I know, that's exactly what I thought of too. How are you today, Eva? How is everyone
Yes.
doing?
Yes. Hello, Jennifer. And Mars says, I finished this round of edits for Exco today, so now I get to chill and read. Woohoo!
Very nice.
I'm on page 654 of European Travel for the Monstrous Gentlewoman and have less than 150 pages to go. That is a chunker. Holy cow.
Wow. Hold up. I'm sorry,
That's
wait.
800 pages. 804.
Currently on page 654. I stopped at I'm currently on page 654. Wow. That you made it. Wow. Okay. I like big books, but good Lord. It's the reason why I haven't yet read War and Peace, because the thing is like, what, 1,000 pages long? Almost, maybe more. I don't know.
Victoria says, I start classes again on Monday and I'm trying to get everything together. Good luck.
Awesome.
Classes sound fun.
I know. I kind of miss school. That might sound odd to most people, but I want to go back.
I do too. Now that I have meds to help keep things under control.
Yeah.
But yeah. Hello. I think it's Tasneem. Hello.
Tasneem's book court.
That's a very cool logo.
Very.
Sounds less like a book and more like a weapon. Dang.
I mean, that's a pretty chunky weapon.
Yeah, this book really should have been split into 2 books. The first and third in the trilogy are both just over 400, so this one is just massive in comparison. I'm starting a new book and filming the whole journey from start to finish. Amazing.
Wait, is this another 90-day challenge?
Or just a new book?
Yeah. Curious.
Mar says, luckily I'm reading it as an ebook, so I don't have the massive thing in hand. Nice. Best of luck. Thank you. I'm making dinner for the family's work week.
Nice.
What are we? We're having chicken piccata, I think, tonight, which is chicken in a certain Italian sauce. But anyway, yeah. Do any of your steamy romance writers include amputees? I have not. I haven't written many. I haven't read many books, period, with an amputee. The first thing that comes to mind is Fullmetal Alchemist.
That's not. Wait. Is it a romance? Like, wait.
No.
I was going to say, I don't think that's not a romance, is it?
No. That's the only book, like, period. And it's a manga series. But he's a double amputee. But yeah. And there's other amputees in this show and series as well. It's a good one. Maria says, I thought that too, JC. And then I went back for finance. Part of me is regretting that. Finance takes so much time.
I would never go back for anything that had to do with finance or counting anything. I'd only go back for something I love. I just, But if you love numbers, that's totally valid. I do not. I actually want to, if I went back, I want to go back and get a master's in history. It's totally weird, but you know.
I took a couple art history classes.
Hmm?
Hello, Hazelnut. Welcome.
Although I did already go back to get a master's in psychology. So I have already been back. I just want to go back again. I am one of those people that would like be a forever student if it was totally monetarily feasible. I'd be like, there's never enough learning.
Eva says, Becca, how do you keep doing the things? I need your self-discipline. Your parents are cool, huh? Let's see. That sounds so exciting. Let's see, we talked yesterday about the Shannon clone conspiracy. Will the Becca clone theory blossom this spring?
I mean, Becca does have over 15 books. if I'm not mistaken. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is it more? Is it less? Well, I said over 15. Is it less than 15? I want to say that it's at least 15.
Plus screenplays.
I wasn't counting those, but yes, those
Yeah.
two.
Dolores says, I'm making creamy tuna pasta. Amazing.
Oh, interesting.
Let's see. Yeah, my friend and I were just chatting, and she's an amputee now and likes romance, books, and an actual life. Actual life. Nice. And it just crossed my mind.
Oh, so maybe she, I mean, if it's not done often, maybe she has like a nice lane to forge there.
Unless she just wants to read it and not write it.
Oh, well, okay, yeah, that too. I was thinking that she was talking about someone where, never mind. Don't mind me.
Paralympics start August 28th too, also in Paris.
Ooh.
Laura says, I would be willing to write one, Eva, open to anything, but I haven't personally read one, I don't think. See, I don't know if she'd like one. I just wonder if they existed personally myself. Maybe a situation where she prefers to read as if she's not an amputee. Well,
True.
if college was free, I would sit in the history, art, humanities class too. Let's see. Well, my first degree is in fashion design, and I thought I would be in New York using it. But then my father passed away, and I stayed home. Finance is practical, and I do like numbers.
It is practical.
Yeah. Fashion design sounds really fun.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If I could draw, no, I probably still wouldn't. I'm not a fashion nut. Totally fashionless. Yeah.
Condolences, though.
Yes, very
sounds
sorry
tough.
for your loss. Yeah.
Mar says, I'm trying to picture all of Becca's book in my head now. 15 sounds like a good estimate.
I feel like it's about 15, and you know, conveniently Becca has disappeared from the show.
Come back, Becca! You do a ritual to summon her. Eva says, I own a middle grade by Becca.
I wasn't even counting the middle grade, so it definitely is probably 15. There is a middle grade, but I was not counting that one.
I didn't know there was a middle grade.
Mm-hmm. I don't remember the title, but I do know there is one. I saw it in there.
Hi, Regina! Hello, I've written 746 words so far today.
Awesome.
See, Dolores, there's options for fully funded fellowship / MFA programs for writing. Highly selective and require relocation if you aren't there, but school can be free-ish. Oh, my writing grant right now is being reviewed. So,
yay! Cross the fingers.
Oh, crossed fingers.
And hands, wrists, and all that.
And also all the astronomy and planetary classes too. My astronomy class in college, the astronomy professor, which was part of my general science class, their email address had the word TARDIS in it, and I was like, I know a Doctor Who fan when I see one.
I love that.
See, my planner went live. The writer's planner.
I'm sorry, you have a planner now? Hold on. Other tab.
Very nice quality, but because it's all color, it's more expensive than I want. So I'll do one in black and white while finishing my Western romance. Very nice.
Okay, I need a link. I'm going to find one and then put it in chat when I find it. Unless Laura beats me to it, which most likely she will.
Nah, I'm going through the comments. Dolores
no,
says,
I meant on the sprint. I was going to put the link in the chat. So most likely, by the time I find. Anyway, continue.
Dolores says, highly selective is what makes me like, nope. Alexis Tappendorf, Becca's middle grade books. Okie dokie, I'll have to look them up. Goodreads says 29 distinct words for Becca Sue Smith. I think it's works. Like 29.
Ooh, I found it already. Hold on.
Astronomy was my lowest graded course. Got a C. My lowest graded course was Introduction to Programming, where I got a D and had to retake it.
Oh.
See, not counting my D- in the only required math, that D- was my acing everything right up until I passed, did zero more work. Oh my gosh. I'm too much of a perfectionist. I could never. Eva says, University of Tennessee is one that has a free round of applications. You can apply for $0, and they tell you if you should pay the fee and apply to the graduate school. Interesting. Must be looking that up.
Okay.
Regina's
works.
Planner. Ta-da!
There we go.
Awesome sauce. Dolores says, my dad has a minor in planetary science, and when I was little, we bounded by looking at the stars. I used to have my own telescope. Nice. Application season usually December for MFA programs that start the following fall.
Okay.
That is magical. Sometimes we go camping, and like the warden of the forest rangers and stuff would have a telescope at their cabin and have it open for all the kids to come over and look through the telescope for certain planetary events. So that was pretty fun.
Sounds fun.
Let's see. Thank you, JC. And don't forget, everyone, JC has online stores filled with wonderful products for writers. JC, can you add your store URL?
I can. Hold on.
Bat my lashes. Those MFA programs come with tuition funding and also stipends to live on. That sounds amazing. I look at them every year. Nice. Okie dokie.
Artichoke. I felt like that was the natural next step.
Obviously, it should be.
I know, Regina. I love Laura's lashes too.
I put mascara on today. Okay. First question of a writing thingamajig. I'll put it up and then we'll go into a sprint. So, I have to type it first.
Randy said, I'm today's Esther. Oh, if only I can't be Esther, but I could try. But thank you. That was a very, very high compliment. Like, whatever is going on with this site right now? Are you over there typing in questions?
Yes. Okay. Save. Okay. How do you go through and vet writing feedback? How do you decide what to incorporate? That shall be the question.
Oh, that's such a question.
Becca says, sorry I had to duck out because my sister called, but I have 20 books, not 29. I'm thinking the extra 9 are different versions.
That was where I said 15, but I felt like it was more than 15, so I was right. I just didn't know it was that much more than
20. Let's see. Should note that most MFA programs aren't for genre fiction. Yeah. Let's see. JC's our Esther today coming in hot with them links. I don't know, Becca. I did the combined versions and it gave me 29, so I don't know what Goodreads thinks is different. Hello, Jules. Hello, Tiffany. All the hellos. 20 is a lot. Let's see. I decided to create a planner so I could learn how to use Canva and make paperback covers. Nice. 4 is also a lot. 1 is quite a bit too. I want to be Becca when I grow up.
Right? Same.
That's crazy. I have no idea then. Same. Eva also wants to be Becca when they grow up. See, Tiffany claims they love planners. We need more planner content, Tiffany. Sky Winter Books. Hello. Let's see. You're working on it. You're working on the children's dragon book.
Right. And you have lots
amongst
of
all the other middle grades.
Yeah, I was going to say you have lots of other books going too, Eva.
Yeah. Let's see. Maybe they're giving me credit for all the Becca Smiths that are published. There are actually a couple. One did a dummies book about knitting. Thanks. See, my planner is dedicated to my writer friends on YouTube. Aww. And all the love from Becca. I need y'all to create an actual planner I can buy. Let's see. Randy says, yeah, Goodreads is odd with giving credit. Under my pen name, I have a psychology textbook in French.
Oh, wow.
You are more multilingual than you know. And Regina says, I added boxes for shiny new ideas and a whole page every month for YouTube streams and channels so you can remember who you want to watch.
Oh, that's awesome.
Nice. See, do you have a book count goal with publishing, like 30 by 50 or whatever? Let's see. Eva, I'm going to do a black and white version, so the price will be lower. Let's see. Mara says, I had two email Goodreads to get my books under the right thing. They had 2 of my books under M.D. Ellison with the dots and 1 under M.G. Ellison without the dots. Without the dots is correct. Let me see. And I don't have a final total goal, but I do like to at least publish once a year. Nice. I technically have 7, but I delisted 1 series because it was a YA sci-fi first series. It sounded like it was written by a 15-year-old, which it was.
Wait, you have 7? Hold on now. Is it under T. Marie Alexander? Like that? We'll look it up now.
He was like, dig it. Let's see. Amazing that you published so early. How about that? Is amazing. And are your parents also cool?
Ooh, is this you, T. Marie? Hold on. Hold on. Let me click the button. I would share the link. I'm not totally sure it's you. So, wait. Give me a title clue so that I can know that it's you. Ooh, that rhymed. I didn't mean to rhyme, but you know. It just comes naturally. I can't help myself.
Let's see. Randy says, oh, wait, there's a religious nonfiction book I wrote when I published when I was 4. Look at all my years of high school French.
Oh, wow. Hold on.
Yes, but I delisted Zola Flash. The trailer is still on my YouTube channel. So one is The Lost and the Scarred.
Yeah, hold on. I'm just trying to make sure the link works. Okay. So I'm just going to link to your author page.
I'll save this, Eva.
Okay, that should work.
T. Marie Alexander. Alrighty. Let's get underway. It's been 25 minutes, almost 26. Let's do a sprint.
Oh gosh, has it been that long?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Okay.
As it says, on my way to the library to get me some books. Heck to the yes.
I guess I should go back to doing some work. Boo.
I'm going to start brainstorming, and I'm going to reread the beginning of chapter 1 just to refresh my Swiss cheese brain.
Chapter 1, what?
Of Seeds of Doubt.
Oh, okay.
So I can append to it.
I wasn't sure if you're talking about your chapter 1 or my chapter 1 because it's never mind. Anyway, moving right along.
3, 2, 1, go! And Roy says go too.
Okay, that was a bad imitation of Roy, but I tried.
Commendable.
We have an Esther
That we do.
with a Sam who she is taking to task. I see.
There's some people outside, and she's like, I want to know what they're doing. I want to go outside. No, you're not going to go.
Aw, she's
So,
nosy.
she is. And no, we don't stand that in this household. We're not people who sit in the window and see what their neighbors are doing.
Oh.
So, she's not going to do that. Because she actually jumps to the window and watch. And I'm like, no.
Oh.
No, we're not doing that.
Well, there's no problem with that.
So we have a couch up against the window in the front of the house, and Roy will hop onto the couch and just stand on the armrest staring and keeping sentinel for hours.
Oh my god.
And
I
then
need you to take
he'll lay
pictures
on the
of
arm
that.
of the couch.
Or did you take pictures of this? Because that's so precious.
It's so cute. So every time I leave the house and then come back, you'll just see this much of him on the couch out the window. And then he'll notice you and he'll perk up. And then he'll get up. And it's like the cutest thing ever.
Oh, it's so cute. You should take a picture next time you come home of him.
I have
Oh.
videos for my running vlogs.
Oh, you do? Okay, I gotta watch the vlogs.
Yeah. So for Sam, when she does that, it's like you see her head and then the curtains behind her. And it's like you're gonna rip the curtains. Stop it.
Well, she's so cute. You can't scold her. It's so cute.
I have to be the backup because my mom can't. She's like, but how can you? And I'm like, someone has to discipline her.
I mean, poor Sam. It's
Yeah.
okay, Sam. We understand. We would let you. We would let
It's
you do
okay.
it.
She is lying all quiet and calm behind me. Like, dog. This is the beauty of dogs. You scold
It
them,
is.
and in like a minute they forgot about it.
It is.
So while we were on that sprint, Joanne showed up. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Eva had a shower.
Ooh.
Yes, Esther did join. Eva says, I can tell coffee smells like coffee now, but only just barely. But my sense of smell is returning. Hallelujah.
Yay.
I love the smell of your shampoo. I don't think her coffee smell is shampoo. I think it's the container of coffee. I feel like I can smell the sick of my head today too. I don't know. I guess this is what things smell like after no sense of smell. Oh man.
I'm sorry,
and Mars
Eva.
got to page 681. Oh,
Man. Just okay, that number.
Eva says, my dog does that. He'll perch on the arm of the couch, just staring outside. Should anyone dare to move out there, he'll howl.
He's
He
like,
lets you know if
you on my
anybody is
line.
approaching your house, or if a dog is walking on the other side of the street.
It's like, hey, you on my lawn, buddy. Get off. Move.
Not even on the lawn. It's on the street. So we got 563. Amazing.
Nice.
Who says my cats do that too, but they're after the birds. And my mom's dog used to do that too. Now he's just an ottoman to lie on and be nosy little boy. See, I've seen one of my cats catch a bird out of the air that was taunting him, because why was it so low to get caught by a cat on the ground? I suspect my cat started it. They squawked for hours. Oof.
Oh, wow.
Food has been made, and I put some separate for me, so I have food for work for this weekend. Amazing. Awesome. And scrolling back up, Regina says, my piano tuner Just finished The Wedding Deal. I couldn't put it down. Thank you so much for the happy reading experience. So
Oh,
sweet. And yes, the question was, how do you go through and vet writing feedback? How do you decide what to incorporate?
you didn't tell us what you did. You tell us what you did during this break? Okay. No.
I read over your first chapter, and then I read over my first page again, and then started my brainstorming spider web of ideas of what to do for the new chapter 1.
Ooh, awesome. I went to go put the little wingy thingies. Yes, they're wingy thingies in the air fryer. And I read over my first chapter again and realized the errors that I left in there. And then I saw you were already in the document, so I couldn't like repost. I'm like, oh damn, it's too late. It's like, oh, that's spelled wrong. Oops. I probably should have checked that before I said it anywhere. And then I thought about what else I needed to get done today, because I've actually written quite a bit today. And I'm trying to decide, do I want to write more? I kind of do, but I'm not entirely sure. I'm supposed to be reading over something that I've been procrastinating and putting off, so it's fine.
Nice.
But I have written 2,500-ish words today between 2 different projects, though. So.
Nice. I don't care if it's 5 different projects. It's 2,500 words you didn't have before. Yeah,
That's
celebrate that.
Thank you.
I came late because I was not paying attention to any of my social media messages, anything. I was screen recording something, so I finished that. And hop in, open my documents, read over JC's chapter, and fought with Sam.
Thought is such a strong word. Discipline.
We have our own type of fights. They're hilarious. My mom laughs at them. Oh, and I decide what I may do for dinner.
Hi, Roy. Hi, Roy.
Hello, Roy.
You said May. What's for dinner?
I think I'm gonna do some chicken pasta.
That
Nice.
sounds good.
Yeah. Something easy, quick.
Yeah,
Don't have to think about it too much.
Let's see. Scroll back down. Eva says, I've written over 700 words of poetry today.
Nice. Love that.
It was sweet. Eva says, maybe I'll write a Substack. What's the trending topic for newsletters? I don't know.
I don't know about trending topics for newsletters.
Joanne reached 120 followers. That's
Nice.
Awesome. Very nice.
Congrats.
Yes, it's Roy. So, do you have any thoughts on vetting feedback?
Oh, who, me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was thinking about this question. And, I mean, I have thoughts. I don't know how to put them into words, but I have thoughts. Okay. There was once upon a time where I was very, very, very sensitive about feedback. Very sensitive. It was the whole, you're killing my darlings thing, and they are not allowed to be killed. They are my babies kind of deal. I am not that sensitive anymore, but I still have a little bit of sensitivity. However, I don't like to show my sensitivity because I want people to be honest with their feedback. So I don't want you to really know how sensitive I might be taking the feedback, because I want you to be completely honest, because that's the only way I'm going to make it better. So I do know that instinctively, but people have their feelings, and their feelings are what they are. So, but I don't necessarily take every single piece of feedback if I don't feel it's right for the character or the story. So I don't know. Is that an answer to the question? Is that an answer to the question?
I'll take it.
Okay.
So
Yes.
so I don't exactly vet the writing feedback because ideally I already vet the people that I am getting feedback from. So in my head, I'm like, okay, I already vetted them. I trust that they will be honest and constructive, and some of them might have a point of view that my story um, may get better from it. But like specifically vetting the writing feedback, I don't think about that. How do I go through it? Um, ooh, this is so I usually read over all the feedback. If they were nice enough to in the email or in a different document, kind of like give me like a summarize of everything, like the overall impression and things that they think I need to focus on, then I go with that and find the comments that address that. And if they're bigger picture, I'll deal with those. Um, like JC said, if the feedback fits with the character and the vision that I have for the story, then yeah, I will try to my best ability to incorporate it. There have been some feedback that I got that I'm like, I am not as. I remember one feedback that I was like, I am not as witty as I think I was, so we are changing this, so I don't need to be witty. So like sometimes I think I have a skill, and when it's pointed out, I'm like, I don't really have the skill, so let's change it to for it to make sense, and I don't like slaughter my characters trying to be funny when I'm not. Um, so that always like I remember when I sent it back, the person was like, "Hey, wasn't he?" I'm like, "He might be, but I am not, and I am the one who's writing it. So we're changing that. Does it still make sense? Is it still good?" The person was like, "Yeah, it's still good." I'm like, "Okay." So I do that kind of thing. There's some feedback that it's like, okay, I see where you're coming from, but it's not where I want the character nor the story to go. So, thank you. Next. Um,
Next. Next.
yeah, and then yeah, that's pretty much it. I am more when it's like feedback that is more like grammar or sentence level suggestions and feedback. I'm definitely more trust tier to the person giving the feedback because I don't trust my English. So I'm like, they definitely know better. So okay, accept. I agree. Sometimes I tweak it a little bit because I'm like, that sounds good, but that doesn't sound like me. So let's tweak it a little bit so it sounds like me. That kind of situation.
You don't use miasma and bioluminescence and moss and all those words in your stories all the time? What?
No.
My crutch words.
No. No. I don't even. That doesn't even show up on my brain. Those words. I'm like, what?
I've never heard of those words until I never heard of those words until I read them. I'm like, what is that?
Exactly.
What?
I'm like, huh? Let me
So, like, I consider myself
dictionary.
kind of smart, but maybe not so much.
Yeah. You can tell I've been in a revision for a long, long time because I kind of like overtook the conversation. This is why I need to. This is why I'm like, I need to spend a little time with Paranormal Romance Raffing because I've been in revision. I'm tired of it.
Yeah. Now you're playing with a witch.
Yes.
All the supernatural. So for me, I usually incorporate most of what I get back. If the feedback, if I read the feedback and it like puts me in a slump trying to figure out how to incorporate it, like it's probably not the direction it should be going. So, yeah. So, how do I just, so usually I trust the people that I've asked. And so it's not a matter of do they know what they're talking about. It's more a matter of are our visions aligning. And when,
or do they understand your vision?
yeah,
Because even if they don't align, if they understand it, then they know what kind of feedback is useful to give you.
yeah. And also when I had all my feedback, I wrote it all out basically in like a bullet point list of these are all the things I want to cover in my next draft. And then my next draft, I went through chapter by chapter and incorporated everything at once. So, yeah.
See, I do a couple of passes. Like, I wish I could pull something from Sally because that's the majority of the stories that I have revised or are revising. But I usually I print most, not all of them, but most of the manuscript. I do print them and go like school, old school with a red pen and all that.
Love
And
doing that.
I in paper I do it all like this is inconsistent. Here's a timeline issue. Why would this character do this? It doesn't make sense. Also, a lot of like, this is awkward, rephrase that, rewrite that, completely X, things like that. And at the end of the chapter, I'll write general thoughts. Also, positive, because sometimes I'm like, ooh, I like this chapter, you don't need to change a lot. Or, ooh, I like this character, you don't need to change a lot. There have been a couple of chapters that I'm like, ooh, don't I wish this love interest was real? So good. Like I do leave those hype up kind of comments too. When I go into like actually put the revision, I go from like macro to micro. So anything that is story and character, usually I do it at the same time. Then I go timeline because I'm like ridiculous and decide to make every story under Sally in specific timelines, and then I'm just like, what is time? I don't know how many days are
What is time?
have gone, so I had to deal with that, and then I then start like cutting like words, rephrasing things like that.
I think you just pointed out why I'm procrastinating reading through When Love Calls.
Why?
Because I need to print it out. I'm like every manuscript I've ever had to revise, I've printed it out, and I haven't been able to print this one out because I just simply don't. I don't have a printer with ink anymore, and I don't. Yeah, I just maybe that's why. Because I do better with it on paper. I need it on. That's okay. I'm gonna have to work that out. Before you
We
ask, the
can-
library charges 10 cents a page.
No, yeah. But we can check if like is it Lulu that see how much they will charge. Maybe do
I
a
mean, I
I
slide.
think
could do it.
Lulu,
I could do it.
Lulu, I
I
think can
think,
do like the spiral bounding and stuff as
Yeah,
well.
yeah. I think Amazon would probably be the cheapest
It
because you
would.
could get it as a proof
yeah,
copy. I just
yeah.
I
You
hadn't
just
thought
have to
of
like
that.
I mean,
double space it.
yeah,
Yeah.
you will probably have to have it pretty formatted pretty big.
Yeah.
But it also it will be a lot more compact for you because it's not gonna be a 10 to an 8 to 11 page. It's not gonna full be a. It's gonna be easier to carry and read and notate and put sticky notes and all that kind of fun.
True. Before I do that, I'm gonna see if I can find someone I know with a printer. I don't think I know anybody with a printer, but I'm gonna see first because then hopefully they wouldn't charge me to print it. But
Eva says, I can print it if you just pay the shipping.
yeah, see the money part. That's why I said I'm gonna see if I can find someone that I know with a printer because it's the money part. I'll figure it
And no,
out.
Eva, your feedback was not irritating.
No,
Not at all.
it was.
Um,
Oh,
okay.
because she was asking. You mean I put my answer in the thing that her feedback was not irritating,
Mhm.
and it made me think about things I hadn't considered or was too close to the story to see. So
Mhm. Yeah. So going through the chat's answers. Eva says, if it hurts my feelings, I tend to dog ear it to check later. Otherwise, the feedback tends to be fact more than opinion. I haven't gotten a lot of opinion feedback. Womp womp. Well, a lot of my opinion feedback are like, I love this line, or things like that, or just laughing at things characters do.
see, when giving feedback, I always think the opinion feedback or my opinion feedback personally isn't. Because it's more like, I love this line. This made me laugh. And I'm like, I don't know if that's helpful.
Yes, it helps you know you're on the right track.
It is, because yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Definitely. Also, when you go through feedback, it's always good to leave some reassurance to the
Mhm.
author, because revisions are so tough. Not only
Are.
emotionally, it's mentally because you're like, you created all this, and now you have to troubleshoot it all again. And
Yeah.
it's like, where did I land myself?
Oh, but even that could be a good thing. The whole you haven't got there yet. I'm sorry. When she said she gets praise and not a lot of praise, but not a lot of negative. I'm like, but that's a good thing. Oh, okay, Roy. Roy does not agree.
Yeah.
Like it says, I'm obsessed with feedback. I rarely get offended or upset, but I think that comes from my script days. Feedback could be brutal, but so helpful. I didn't take it well back then, but now I love it. Yeah, it definitely took a few rounds with my first critique partner for me to be able to be like objective and just.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not obsessed with feedback, but I'm used to. I think I got myself into so many fan fiction fest where you could ask for a beta reader, so the coordinators will assign you to a random, not a random, but a random available beta reader, and you have absolutely no connection beside liking the same fandom, and they will give you feedback, and years of that kind of like, and now when I get feedback on my original stories, I'm like, that's okay, because I have a little more attachment to my fan fiction because there's a love for the fandom attached to it. It's quite different when it's original, because I'm like, yeah, I can see that. I mean, I can be a biatch. Of course, my characters are gonna be like that too. I get it.
I don't know if it's an addiction. I I crave feedback. That's why people read my stories that aren't even done yet.
I haven't noticed, Laura. I haven't noticed at all.
This is news to me, Laura. Completely
didn't
news
notice at
to
all.
me.
It's so bad. It's like it's not done. Help!
But no, I will say, Laura, giving you feedback, I think you might have been the first person that's ever asked me like for feedback. And so giving you feedback and starting giving you feedback kind of has gotten me better at, well, at least I hope I've gotten better at giving feedback and also better at receiving feedback, because you're not brutal, but you are very honest. It's sometimes that honesty is a little like, okay.
What kills is if you're actually talking to Laura are the pauses when she's like trying to find a way to tell you
Last night,
nicely.
no, look.
Like a
last
hard
night, when
critique, but
said-
she's trying to be nice. But
last
that
night when
pause
she
is
said-
like,
She said, well. She said, well. I'm like, uh-oh.
I'm like, oh, what did I don't see?
Like, uh-oh.
And when she pointed out, I'm like, oh, that's why. Okay, yeah.
Yes, because when she pointed out what I completely missed, I was like, oh, duh. Like, like, oh, yeah, of course. That would be good to add.
Laura says, whenever I get feedback on writing, I look at each comment and think about whether or not it would serve my vision for the story. Sometimes I get advice that sounds good, but would derail the story if I were to incorporate it. So with that stuff, I look at ways I can use the ideas from the feedback in a way that fits my vision, if that makes sense. An example from Exco would be a comment about the opening of a chapter being disorienting, but that's a moment that was meant to be like that for the POV character. So while I didn't aim to make it less disorienting, yes.
No, finish. I have a question for her.
So I instead focused my edits on making the scene more purposeful so that it still fit that POV character while still being something enjoyable to read.
I have a question for you, Mars. Let me go back to the first comment.
I unstarred them.
Okay, when you said if you get a comment that, oh God, I can't remember how she said it. That's what I was like. She's right. That would serve the vision, but would derail the story. Now, when you say that, would you reconsider it if it derailed it, but in a good way? Like if it derailed it into something that you hadn't even thought of, but could be maybe a little better. Just questioning. I haven't read the new story, so I'm not asking about anything in particular. I'm just asking, like, if it derailed your story, but in a good way, would you then consider using that feedback? I was just curious if you're still here. Because I've had feedback that derailed a story, but I was like, oh, but that would be better. It's like, oh, okay, I like that better. Change.
Brandy says, usually it depends on how broad of a stroke they're making with their feedback. Usually I incorporate line edits, but if it's big, like changing up an entire setup premise when they've read one chapter, I question it. This is coming from an old CP who tried changing my writing style multiple times. Also, if they're vague or give no reason on why something needs to change.
Okay, see, now they can't change your writing. They can suggest. Okay.
Oh, people try. Some people try. Those kind of people run. You agree with me, Roy, right? Yes. Run.
Roy is agreeing.
Run away. Yeah.
Dolores says, I normally just take most of the correction, but I don't have a lot of experience with getting feedback. My first critique partner basically opened my eyeballs to be like, that's what good writing could be. I was like, oh, Oh, you're right. It hurt, but it helped. So after her help and then Anatomy of Prose, everything evolved. It was so nice. Yes, Roy.
A little yawn.
Joanne says, I usually comb through feedback chapter by chapter. If it makes sense for the chapter character or fix a minor or major plot hole, I add it. If it's a matter of being subjective, then I don't. Cute, cute. Eva's Substack.
Yes, Roy.
He wants
How
attention.
can we help you?
He wants Laura to accompany him in the bed, or probably wants her to pick him up and down the bed.
He wants to snuggle on the bed, probably.
See? It's really like, why are you there?
But yes, I agree with JC. Right about happy marriages, Eva.
Give us single girls some hope.
Tell me about it. I thought it was a physical planner once. It's like you were an inanimate object. You transformed into a
Roy
Oh,
is
Laura.
very persistent today.
Yes, he is.
Roy said it's time for a sprint, mother. That's what he said. Roy, wait,
Almost.
just give her a second, Roy. Just give her a
Almost.
little bit.
Eva says, or I've gotten back all critique to where their vision and mind didn't mesh. Giving feedback is mentally taxing, so I get why people gloss over things and just omit opinions. It's a paid service, probably. Let's see. It's very discouraging when you realize your beta reader has very different worldviews and taste in fiction.
Randy said Roy understood. Roy said, I said Roy. Randy said Roy understood what us single women are going through.
Do you want to read this story? See, let me know if you need a reader. I'm very honest, so I would let you know up front if it's my cup of tea. Ramsey goes to find the fifth uncle on Facebook to friend request. Nice. Yeah. I will read your stuff, Dolores.
Oh, Laura's an excellent beta reader.
Partially.
I take a long time, but I will do it.
Yeah.
Not always. It depends on what else you got going on, but
Yeah.
although
Dolores, you can send it my way too.
I'm first, Dolores. I'm sorry.
Like,
Eva says, for me, it depends on if the derailment in a good way could simply be another story for later. Instead, if I wanted to write a similar trope. That's what happens when my own thoughts derail in a good way. Yes, Roy. I worry I'm changing the voice with every single edit.
I get that.
Versus, oh yeah, I'm always open to the ideas my readers get, but if it's just feedback like this scene needs to be longer, but it's meant to be a transition scene and not an important one, then I ignore it.
Yeah.
Roy's dinner's in an hour. He does look adorable. Yeah.
Roy, my heart.
I don't know, Eva.
How high were you?
Roy understands what Lucille is going through. He wants just snuggles, man. And some kiss. He licks me so much. It's dude, stop it. He knows if he goes after, like, here, I'll sit up and he can steal my pillow.
I know that we were talking about Roy, but you
Yes.
said he licks me so much, and my thought was like, that's what she said.
No.
Oh.
I was like, is that the fiance you got?
Nope.
I
Jason
don't
says
remember.
she's first on my beta reader list.
Oh, okay.
She just sent me a whole shebang. So
I saw it. It's the next book.
it is.
When love dogs.
Ah, right. I would love Cole.
Ryan wants first dibs on beta reading Dolores. No. Okay.
Like a lolly.
Nope.
Jeez. How about Sprint?
Yeah, pulling up the timer now.
Oh gosh. I mean, I heard. Never mind. I heard what I heard. Eva apparently heard lollipop. Looking
This
like
is
a
not a
lollipop.
candy shop.
How
This is
many
not a
bits does
candy
it take
shop.
to get to the center of a leopard? Oh yes, nice and chunky.
Alright, I'm going to snuggle a puppy.
Oh,
I might
that's
go.
what she said.
Okay.
Terrible.
I mean,
Terrible.
some can be that hairy, but you know.
Hold up, what, Dolores? Huh? What?
Laura completely like heard it, and JC was like in the comments.
Oh, I was in the comments. So I did not hear you. What did you say?
No.
No. Oh, private
Play
chat. What
back.
did you say? What did you? Oh, dang it. This isn't a JC stream. We don't need to go.
Go down that route. My
I'm
brave
sorry.
adventure for the-
Hold on. It is not just my stream that we go down that route on. I just want to point that out. We all have gutter-filled minds. Stop.
Don't
No, Dolores!
No!
There is puppy. What?
No. Do you know what that is, Tracy?
I don't
Google
know.
it.
Hold on, I
Google
know,
it.
but I was about to say I don't know emphatically, but I have an idea, and I don't like the idea that I have.
Google it.
No, ew! I don't need to. Mm-mm.
That's why chokers are a thing, friend.
Regina says, my brave adventure for the month. I've always wanted short hair. So I brought a Remington and shaved it down to half an inch. I love it.
Oh, nice.
Nice.
And yes, I do love that for you, Gina. I shaved my head at short a few years ago, and sometimes I think about doing it again. It's certainly much easier to take care of.
Believe me, Dolores, I am not lost. I'm a little discombobulated now.
We're sprinting.
Yeah. Let's go.
In 3, 2, 1, go.
What the? Okay, anyway. Puppy play Dolores, really?
Woo, woo, woo. That was the first sprint.
That was the what sprint?
Second.
Yeah, okay. So I said, wait, I'm sorry.
I may have said first, but it was supposed
Okay.
to be second.
I was like, wait, did I hear her right? Or am I hearing things? Could have been me.
We're all hearing things here. Yeah. Welcome back. I'm sorry, Nicole, that the library didn't have any of the books that you wanted.
Oh, good night, Shannon.
Night. Glad it went well. See, is it turning a trick on his head if I have a quiet, nice girl goes crazy in bed?
See, I thought it said quite nice. I mean, it said quite nice, but I didn't translate it in my head. Okay, never mind.
I think it is quite nice.
She could mean quiet, nice girl. Usually nice girls do tend to be quiet. I don't know.
I can also think for guys, it's them and roll. The couple is sapphic. I don't know if that's turning it on its head. I think that's a trope in itself. Yeah, I don't know. Let's see. Got the kiddo to bed and scrolled. Mars is on page 728.
Wait, weren't you just? Oh, damn, how fast do you read? Okay.
Less than 70 pages to go.
Wow, you read fast.
Okay. Turi says, if we want to pretend that was the first sprint and have two more, I'm okay with that. I'm on a roll.
It's Laura's house.
Not tonight, because we're going to have dinner and then I need to walk Roy. Unless we do like a ridiculously long sprint.
You do have an hour-long timer. I'm just saying.
I do.
Oh, wait. Nope. Sorry. Esther almost had a spasm attack. She almost passed out on us. Hold on. Sorry. Nope. Never mind.
Ernie said, yeah, we already had the prologue sprint. We just finished the first sprint.
Oh, that's a nice way to look at it, Randy. I kind of like that. The prologue sprint.
Everyone knows about the prologue sprint. And they do be fast.
Yeah, super fast. I was like, weren't you just on page 6? Like, wow. Man.
That cool. So, what did you do, JC, during that sprint? Did you eat your wingy thingies?
With some rice. Yes, I did.
Nice.
I ate dinner. That is what I did during that sprint.
Nice. What about you, Esther?
I feel like Esther ate too.
Yeah, I ordered pizza because when I went to the kitchen, my mom was like, "Yeah, I'm not really hungry. I may just do a sandwich," and I'm like, "Well, I'm not gonna cook pasta just for me." So I ordered a personal pizza, gave her 2 pieces, 2 slices, and then I ate the rest.
Aww.
And I was like, you guys coming? And I'm like, I'm still halfway through slice.
You're such a good daughter. You're such a good daughter.
Team Marie got 1,102 words that round.
Wow.
Damn, you are on a roll. You really are on a roll.
And I was scrolling through fan fiction. I didn't find what I wanted to find, but I was like, oh, I was reading this. Yeah.
Mars read 47 pages that sprint.
That was literally like about a little more than a page a minute. Yeah, something like that. About a page a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't. Slow reader here. Sorry.
Which honestly isn't as fast as I usually am. I tend to average about 100 pages an hour.
Wow.
That is amazing.
I'm sorry, my face might be stuck this way for a minute. Hold on. What?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that sprint, I snuggled Roy. I helped Mom make brownies a little bit. I stirred the butter that was melting. and then just sat with Roy outside for a bit. I came back.
Roy
Yes.
got Laura Snuggles. Roy got Laura
He
Snuggles,
looks-
and Laura got Roy Snuggles.
He looks satisfied.
Hold on, let me
Yeah.
see him again.
It's like,
Let's see him again.
he looks satisfied.
Aww. Look how he's looking at Laura still adoringly. I love that.
Stinking adorable. Yeah. I did not put up
He
a second
really
question.
does love Laura.
He
That's
does.
right.
I'm like, can I find a guy that looks at me the way Laura looks at Laura? Just so adoringly and just like totally head
I
over
mean,
heels, and I'm just like,
Roy is cute and adorable, but I don't want a clingy boyfriend like him. I don't do cling.
well, no, I don't want them to be clingy mostly because I'm clingy. So I don't need both of us don't need to be clingy. So no, I
Are
don't
you
want a
ready for
clingy
my
man.
question?
Sure.
I don't know.
What green flags do you like to put in the relationships you write?
Oh, this is so cute.
I don't know what are green. I only know about red flags. I'm sorry.
Green flags are like good things. For example, I mean, I'm
Oh.
gonna go straight to the gutter because it's almost 9 p.m. here in the East Coast. But when her pleasure comes first, that's just like, love it. That's kind of like one of my rules. She comes first, always.
Isn't that way it's supposed to be? I'm sorry.
And
That's how it
he
should be.
has
But that's
and
how
he
it
has
should
to be obsessed. No, but he has to be obsessed of her
Pleasing
coming first.
her.
Like,
Oh, coming.
Like-
Okay.
yeah,
Gutter. I'm sorry. My mind
Yeah.
actually was not quite in the gutter like after the.
gutter.
When you
gutter.
said coming first, I thought you meant like her feelings and emotions
no,
come
no,
first.
no.
But
Well,
no,
yeah,
I'm
but
there
no.
now. I'm there now. I'm there with you.
Yeah.
Yes, she
God.
must come first. I must come first. Twice, preferably, before you come once. But whatever.
Yeah. That's pretty much.
Maybe a good 3
Uh,
times. I mean, depending.
Also, outside of the gutter, like good communication. I like when the love interest is like, I could step up to the situation and resolve it for her, but I know she's an adult and very capable of doing it. So unless she doesn't ask for my help, I'm just gonna support her, like resolving the situation. I'm like, yes, 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 yes.
That's what
I
she
love
said
it.
while he was making her come. Anyway,
Yes.
yes.
I was going to say something. I'm like, edit Esther, edit yourself, because that would be too much information.
Throw in a few. Oh God.
So, Eva says green flags are the signs that it's a healthy relationship. Like red flags are sign that it's toxic.
Yeah, I'm catching. I've just never heard anyone use. Most people only just say red flags. No one ever really uses the term. Good.
There's a
green
whole
flag.
series on YouTube of a
Oh,
guy doing green
yeah.
flags. and red
Yeah.
flags.
See, well, I'm
Oh.
just saying, I've never heard anyone use that term. Yes, I've heard people talk about the signs of healthy relationship. They just never said green flags before.
Well,
So,
for friend, they are green flags. They're an entire forest.
are there yellow ones that says, "Wait,
I'm
slow
like,
down, caution"?
Like, I have seen people like they are the entire Amazon, and I'm like, I get it, totally get it.
Dolores, how dare I step out of the gutter? Look, contrary to what y'all think, my mind isn't always in the gutter. Not always.
Mine is 95% in the gutter.
Yeah, I'm about 90%. So I'm a little less than Esther.
Yeah, there, always.
Let's see. Eva says, I write familial relationships more than romantic sexual relationships, good communication, and acknowledging the red flags.
Oh, you didn't specify what kind of relationships you were talking about in this question, Laura.
No.
Yeah, no, I go straight.
I just
romance.
assumed we were talking about
Yeah.
romantic relationships.
Also, something that I like to add about romance and friendship is supporting the things that you like and are passionate even when you don't get it. I have a few characters that are that way, that they're like, I don't get it, but I love that you love it, and because I love that you love it, I'm gonna support you all the way. You're not harming yourself. You're not harming anyone. So go you.
Eva asked exactly what I was getting ready to ask.
Are you having
Are
a stroke?
Yeah.
Eva?
Can I
like,
what?
I was getting ready to say, is your keyboard okay? That's what I was getting ready to say.
Are you okay?
T. Marie, is your keyboard?
Can
I
I?
think a bit of
Can
a-
I? Can I breed a hay? Huh? Can I bird?
Can I get a
Can I-
hey? Is it can I get a hat? No, it's not. Can I get a
But
no? 'cause
but there's
no.
there's that.
Yeah, I was about to say the
VR
breed. Yeah, that's why I was like. That's why I was like, no. Can I? I need translation, T. Marie. I need translation.
subtitles. I need subtitles. Can I breathe? Can I
breathe?
Yeah.
Oh, is that like can I breathe? Like in a relationship, can you give me some breathing space? Is that what you meant? Like, can I get some room? Can you give me some space
Yeah.
when I need it? Oh, that is a good sign of a healthy relationship, though. Knowing when to give the person you're in a relationship with space. When, like, yeah, we like to be
Not
around
like
each other
Roy.
a lot.
This boy does not know that one.
No,
Not
like
like
we
Roy.
like to be around each other a lot. But also, like if I'm in a relationship, I'm gonna need you to know I'm gonna need my alone time too, because I'm very comfortable with being by myself.
So the mystery has been solved.
That was my
Oh, that's
husband. I was trying to pull him away.
We seem to like pull the husbands into the streams.
Sorry, that's funny.
So it's not the first time my husband wants to interact with the craziness on
Oh
screen.
gosh. And
So,
also able to
welcome,
have
T. Marie husband.
also able to disagree with whoever you're in a relationship with without it being like a massive like, oh,
Blowout.
we don't, yeah, because disagreements are a part of life, relationships, everything.
Yeah, having adult conversations.
And to know that you're not always going to agree with the person, which I would think might make for a better. You don't want to agree with someone on every single little thing, because
One
that's
good
boring.
friendship roommate trait green flag thing is being able to just both sit in the same room and not have to feel like you have to entertain the other person.
Yes.
You can both just be.
Comfortable silence between friendships is even a bigger chef kiss than comfortable silence in romantic relationships.
Yeah, I mean, like when we sit on a backstage and there's just nothing.
I mean, usually I mute you guys, so I don't know if everyone is sitting on silence. So
we usually are, because we're all usually working on something. And we'll just call whoever when we need something,
yeah.
Dolores says, able to talk to each other and have real emotions with each other for romantic and sexual. Let's see. I have my own room, not sleeping, just living room, so that I can be unperceived at home. Nice. Randy says, when they look at their person with so much love while they're being an absolute dork.
Oh,
Like Roy looks
at Laura.
I'm always a dork?
You're an adorable dork.
Oh, thank you. Eva says, green flag. They don't get upset because someone else is, and more importantly, while someone else is. They listen to understand instead of preparing their defense. All types of relationships.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like they look at you like you hang the moon while explaining your latest hyperfixation, especially when they have absolutely no idea what you're talking about.
Yes, that's cute.
Like,
The Jeremy Renner meme.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. Good stuff, good stuff.
What else? We have not mentioned any.
but if we're going to go
parental
back
green
to the
flags.
gutter, let me stop. If we're gonna go back to the gutter, reciprocation is nice too. You know,
Yeah.
I do you, you do me.
You come, I come.
Yeah.
That's not just what I meant. I meant like, no, never mind.
It's
Well,
like
yes,
you come, I
I
come,
guess,
everybody comes.
yes, I guess coming does happen at the end, at the tail end of those oral exchanges. But
It says, "My guy is my biggest fan. I hope I publish someday so he can buy my book." Aww.
Aww,
it is so
that is
cute.
adorable.
Hi, Morgan.
Yeah. Parental green flags.
Yeah.
Oh, did you say parental? Oh,
Yeah, because
oh, I didn't know we were dipping into that. I didn't know we were dipping
green
into
flags.
that. So I don't have any green flags for that. I only know red ones. Anyway,
I've read.
But I mean, knowing
really
red
good.
flags, you can think of a green flag.
well, no, I can. Yes, I
You
guess
can extrapolate.
I'll
Yeah.
just say I did all of the opposite things with my child. But anyway,
So I've read quite a few like parental fan fictions, like specifically Full Metal Alchemist, where like Ed gets adopted, and it's like, oh, I love it so much.
no,
Yeah.
Just like, I love how
we love a good adoption story.
yeah, and like especially when they take the kid to therapy, like they're trying to set them up for success.
Mhm.
Like listening and just being there to support you, whether it's financially or emotionally when you need it.
Maybe believing in your kid would be nice too. Oh, I'm
Yes,
sorry.
definitely believing in them.
Oh, that's a touchy
And
subject. Anyway,
like supporting them in their endeavor even when it's beyond your own understanding. Like they're trying to say go to school to get a specific thing that you can't wrap your head around. Say they're going for mathematics and you can't do math easily, and so you're like, I won't be able to help you with your homework,
but I
like
support you. I'm there.
go for it, man.
Yeah.
Go for it.
I will get you.
I
help.
will learn my algebra if I need to help you.
Yeah, I'm
I
not gonna
love
go that
when
far.
they-
I'm gonna say I will get you help. I will seek help out
Yeah.
for you.
I love when parents kind of like pseudo adopts their kids'
Eva.
friends. Like it's like in the house they have things for the kids and their kids' friends. And it's like automatic in their head is like, oh, my kids and my kids' friends. And it's always like that. Like we're gonna do a big cookout, invite everyone. We already bought the food and all the favorite things for every friends of my kids. It's just like so adorable.
In my
they're,
brain,
like,
it's like,
so
sure, you can
loving.
use my underground spy network. Like, sure. I love those. Or like when the main character accidentally take the poison intended for the parent, and the parent's just like, oh, they are beside themselves, and it's just like, you care.
Oh.
And they survive. But like, I love that fanfic. Anyway, I missed the parental topic part. Let's see, I just read a middle grade where if a foster child is the MC, they were hopeful to find and reunite with their bio mother. It didn't end that way. Like Hugh Hefner,
Did
his
not know
mother,
this.
a devout religious lady, gave him $1,000 of his $8,000 loan after he quit Esquire when they refused his raise to start Playboy.
Did not know
Great
that.
story of familial support.
What an interesting thing.
Yeah, I mean, that is a great story of support.
She didn't like what he did, but she loved her son. Super cute.
Yeah.
So do I.
I have a lot of thoughts on parental relationships. I was the non-custodial parent to my daughter, and have lived estranged more than once for many months/years at a time, but we're closer now.
Well, it's good that y'all are closer now.
Yeah.
So let's wrong thing. Okay. Let's do a final sprint.
I don't know why you asking that question made me think about the whole red light, green light. Red light, green light. You know, you used to play. Did y'all not play that in school? Okay, I was about to say. It's like I cannot have been the only. I was really bad at the whole freezing thing, but
I don't recall playing a game with that, but I do recall playing a game
when
where
y'all
you
play,
can you freeze.
yeah, when they like red light, like when they say green light and you go, and they let you go for however long, and then say red light and you have to
We
stop on a
have a
dime.
game like that, but it's not
It's
that
not
way.
called red light, green light. Okay.
No, it's something completely different.
Oh, Eva said they play that down their hallway. Oh, it's cute. It's cute.
Nice.
Red light.
All right. It is just about dinner time. I can smell it. So we are going to do a 35. So, all
I mean,
right.
if you wanted to give yourself extra time to enjoy your meal and such. Sorry. I was angling. Pay me no mind.
Okay.
I was joking, Laura.
I thought the sprint was just to like a final sprint so she can stop the live and go to eat.
No, see, I thought she was
no,
going to
I'll
eat on the
stop
final.
live and go on a walk with Roy.
Okay. Statues, yes, statues.
Alrighty. Let's get it going in 3, 2, 1, go.
Don't stop, get it, don't stop, get it. Sorry.
Dinner was had. The dog was walked to the corner. I took him off leash, and he would not come
Aw.
back into the house. He was busy eating in the neighbor's yard. Finally got him back in the house. Went to the bathroom, and now I'm back.
You did a lot in 40 minutes.
Yeah.
I did not do that much. I changed locations, as you can see. So I am now comfortable. At least as comfortable as I'm going to be. I stared at the screen at what I'm supposed to be working on, and then closed that document and went back to what I wanted to work on. I mean, it's one of the 3 projects that I'm supposed to be working on. It's just, I already worked on this project earlier today, so I technically don't have to. I just really want to.
I mostly wrote. I got 309 words. I'm trying to finish this episode.
Is it
Writing
the
the
second?
episode?
Second?
Writing the episode,
I'm typing it.
not watching it.
No, I'm writing an episode. Yeah. No, not watching anything currently. I'm being good, sort of.
Good night, Eva, if you're still there. Night. And Morgan says, I ate dinner and had some caffeine to lessen my headache. It helped a bit, but I think I should probably just go to bed. Gotta love
Good night,
headaches.
Morgan.
Good night.
Night. Hope the headaches disappear.
Dissipates into the ether.
Yes.
T. Marie says, I wrote and then deleted half the words I wrote. So I got 327.
That's still pretty good for writing in and deleting.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Good.
Well, I think we just about come to the end of the stream.
Oh, there we go to the end. Okay, sorry. No.
What's that from?
End of the road, Boys to Men.
Yeah, I was like, is that Boys to Men?
Mm,
At least
okay.
I know something. Yay!
End of the road, still I can't let. Oh gosh. Okay, I'm sorry.
I
So
know the
natural, you belong to me. I belong. Oh, now I gotta find the. Oh, I gotta find it. You must see this. You must hear it.
Okay. There you go.
Okay.
Let's see. Dolores says, I got into a spicy scene, got distracted by people on Discord over Loki.
Oh, I don't have Discord open. Let me open it.
Morgan says, still I can't let go. And T. Marie says, I have it on my phone. I'm currently listening to the cover of Toxic by Zwei. It's quite epic.
Oh, Morgan was singing with me. Ah, Morgan was singing with me.
Yeah, toxic and slipping under.
Alrighty.
Such a good song.
It is. Alright, everybody.
Alright.
I'm Matthew McConaughey. I'm sorry.
Next Tuesday, I will be attempting to stream on Twitch again in the afternoon.
Tuesday
Yeah.
or Thursday?
Tuesday.
Tuesday. Okay.
So, I think it's Tuesday. Let me look at my calendar, babe.
On the 20th?
Yes, Tuesday. Correct, the 20th.
I need to talk to my supervisor and see if we can get some more like specific schedules so I can get some specific times for myself.
So I'll
JC's
start
like,
at 1 p.m. Pacific, so 4 Eastern.
nice.
But yes, gonna be fun.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
let's.
I said, yeah, and immediately I remembered that being like, yeah. I cannot.
And on
Not do
that
it.
note, outro.
We move to the end